The library of the New York Academy of Medicine houses a rare collection of over 5,000 cookbooks, ranging in date from 900 AD to 1920. The collection is the result of a major gift by Dr. Margaret Wilson. Lois Fisher Black is the acting curator of the library, and she graciously let me study some of the oldest Italian cookbooks in the collection.
I'm glad I called you.
So am I, Marianne. We have some wonderful items from the collection for your examination.
Okay, what is this first one now?
This is the first printed edition of the Apicius. It dates from 1498.
And this is in Latin.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So it says, Apicius, I know a little bit of Latin.
Yes.
On things concerning cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Well, Apicius, that's 1st century AD. I know
Yes.
because I did my manuscript research for my thesis a little bit about Apicius, and I know one thing about him, that he was an eccentric gourmand, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He wrote about how the Romans ate, right? But have you read this this version?
We've read translations of the text.
And do you find it really interesting?
They're interesting, yes. They provide a tremendous amount of insight into Roman dietary regime
cooking.
during the 1st century.
Right. So this is the oldest thing that you have, the oldest
Printed edition.
printed edition.
Yes.
Oh, you know what I'm really interested in is finding those references to the pasticcio and the timballo, because I'm making those recipes at home, and I really was interested to see how the recipes have changed over the course of the centuries. This looks nice too. What is this?
Yes, this is the Scapi. This will certainly include references to pasticcio and
I know this
timbale.
work a little bit, opera,
Yes.
which means work, by Bartolomeo Scapi. This is now 16th century, right?
Yes.
I love this title here. You see this? It says Cook, the Secret Cook, the Cuoco Segreto. The Secret Cook to Pope Pius V. Oh, I bet the Pope was eating pretty well, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing about works like this. When you find these old books, you realize that these were not written for just the ordinary person, and that the foods and the recipes contained in the books are really going to be for someone of stature. Let's see, you've got something marked back here. Per fare pasticcio. So there we go. Thank you for finding that. Pasticcio. It's one of probably the oldest forms of a pie. Oh my goodness, look at the references here. Libro delle paste, and then he's got all kinds of pasticcio here. Even pasticcio that use all parts of the animal, including the ears, the eyes, the tongue. Nothing was wasted. The pasticcio I want to make is going to be filled simply with pasta, a little bit of chicken, some peas, and maybe fold it all together in a little bechamel sauce.
It sounds delicious. I'm glad you're not using goat's ears and eyes any longer.
But then, of course, nothing was wasted. And of course, in Italy today, that's still true in many parts of Italy, especially in central Italy, in Umbria. They do not waste any part of the animal. Well, there's 2 whole pages of references here for pasticcio, so I could certainly spend some time in the library going through that. Can I maybe borrow this little book for a little while later on?
Yes.
What else do you have? Did you get anything on timballo? That was the other thing I wanted to.
Yes, there are recipes in here. This is sorbiati. It dates from
sorbiati.
1855, and it's La Gastronomia Moderna.
Moderna. Oh, your Italian is very good.
Thank
very
you.
good. I don't know this author. Giuseppe Sorbiati. And you've got a reference back here to timballo?
Yes.
Let's see. Oh, yes. Timballo di macaroni. Exactly what I'm going to do.
Oh, wonderful. I'm looking forward to it.
Want to come over for dinner?
Oh, I'd love to. Thank you.
Actually, you have a really nice array of books. Anything else?
Oh, we do have one more for you. This one dates from 1925.
Oh,
and this
the
particular
modern
copy,
age.
Yes, presented as a wedding gift.
Isn't this nice? And here it says,
Yes.
Ecco il tuo libro di cucina. Here is your book of cooking. Every bride needs one. Kind of the forerunner to Fanny Farmer, huh?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And additional recipes for pasticcio.
So now we've come down to the modern era, and we still see the pasticcio is going strong. Okay, Lois, well, any bride that can master that is going to have no fear of the kitchen, right?
Right.
I'll have you over for dinner when I make this.
Thank you.
And while she's waiting for that invitation, you and I need to go nella cucina, where I'm going to show you how to make un pasticcio e timbalini. Wasn't that great visiting with Lois Fisher Black?